Greetings, fellow beings of light. Today we wish to touch base upon something of great interest to every human, and in some ways, outside of your physical earth reality you have created for this experience as well. That is your authenticity. That word is bandied about by many, but what does it mean? What does it mean to you? Think about that. If you are being authentic, what does that mean to you? How are you acting? Are you doing anything different than you do now when you are authentic? And how do you feel when you're not your authentic self? Now, we will say that your authentic self is who you are without fear. For in that you are free without those bonds of false beliefs, those fears. You are free to act in the ways which please and benefit you the most. The things which delight your heart, your soul, your mind, and your connections with other forms of consciousness. Now, this is a rather deep and heavy subject, and it does weigh on many people, for not only do they not possibly know who they are in their authentic self outside of any roles which they choose to play. If you are your authentic self, you are the same person no matter who you encounter. Whether it is a teacher, a workmate, a friend, a cashier, a stranger, you are the same person to all of those individuals. You have combined your roles into what you feel is you, not the role you choose to play. That is something which will be passé in your society as putting on airs or playing roles in certain situations will no longer be a valid response to those who have telepathy. And even now, those who put on those airs, their vibration shows that they are not being who they are. That authenticity also is communicated to others. Now, what you will find when you are being your true authentic self is that your communications are clearer. There are fewer misunderstandings on communications. There will be misunderstandings from others as they may not understand why you are different or what is different about you in your new authentic self. The self of you with no regrets, who does what is enjoyable to them, their highest excitement. For the telepathic connections really affects and impacts all those you encounter, whether people or other forms of consciousness, if you are your authentic self. And we can also tell you that, like the tuning device on your radio stations, on your radios, if you are tuned into your authentic self, there is a clear signal coming in from your higher realms, from other beings who are engaged and interested in your fulfillment. If you are not your authentic self, then like the radio dial, if it's turned a little bit off, then you let in static and the signal is not so clear. Now, authenticity also has another benefit, as you will have major challenges trying to have an open contact event and grow towards that if you are not being your authentic self. We will not go into the details on that at this point. We have discussed this point enough at this juncture. But think about that. And as you do things throughout your day, try to remember to question, is this my authentic self? Maybe even write out who you are in or as your authentic self, so that you may review that and see how that resonates with you. And if it gladdened your heart when you make that list, when you write out who you are when you are authentic, then know that you have connected with the other portions of your higher realm and you are aligning with truly who you are. Be well and continue to search for higher vibrational life experiences, beings of light, and be your authentic best, as that is where your best life and your future reside.